This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents... Okay, I'm gonna do a quick video that's gonna get me in trouble. I have noticed that being a masculine male has become politically incorrect and offensive to the masses. When I spoke saying, due to the fact that I'm 95% Norwegian, was raised on the Norwegian myths, however you want to call them, and that's why I think Thor should say Thor, it ended up being, you hate women. You don't want women's equality. Man, that has nothing to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mother is one of the biggest badasses in America. She was the tops of her male-dominated field for 30 years. And you know how she did that? She did it by outworking everybody, out kicking everybody's ass. When people were off, taking vacations, resting, she was working her ass off, making sure she stayed at the top of the game and nobody outworked her. That's how you become the best. You learn from the best, you surround yourself with a great strong team, and you work as hard as you can and you make sure nobody outworks you. You get there first, you leave last. You set an example through action, not through words. And so I noticed when there was that mass killing in San Diego, which turned into hashtag yes all women. And then now with this Thor thing, you know, where it comes out on The View and everybody's like, we love Disney. Disney is doing this to level the equality playing field. Like, yeah, if there's one person who's been standing up for women's rights, it's Disney. You know? Anyway. But I just want to say that this may make me unpopular in the future, but I have had no less than 4 of my friends' wives say something to the effect of, I am always right, or if my husband would stop disagreeing with me, we would never fight because I'm always right. And that is crazy. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I am a super smart, super wise man, and I'm wrong a shit ton. You know, that's how you learn. Figure out what your mistakes are, you figure out what your weaknesses are, and then you improve upon them. And so that is my whole thing where, you know, we aren't going to get women's equality through Twitter. You know, you're not going to tweet your way to being the best at whatever you're trying to do. So the whole attack on the masculine male to me is just part of the divide and conquer, destroy America from within plan that Albert Pike laid out in 1880. You know that I believe in a relationship, the two people in that relationship should be equally strong. And trust me, I would like nothing more than to find a woman I love who is stronger and smarter than I am. That is my dream. I don't give a shit about money. I don't give a shit about fame. That is what I care about. That's what I want. So between my mom, who's amazing, and my dream woman, who hopefully is amazing, I fully support women. But to get to where you want to go and to do what you want to do, A, you have to know what you want to do. B, you can't blame anybody. Even if it is other people's fault, nah, damn bit of good is going to be done blaming that person. That just means you got extra work to do that. You got extra work to do. It is not a fair world. So if you want to do what you want to do and you want to be the best, you got to work your ass off. You got to learn from the best, and you got to learn to separate emotion from action. We are all emotional creatures, not just women. Trust me, men are as emotional as women are. Yes, I'm very well aware of the unfair male-dominated structure. But as I've said before, it all stems from economics and the money they print. We are all born natural slaves. Natural debt slaves. Every child born today owes the government $100,000 the moment they take a breath. And so to get caught up in the micro level stuff is exactly how they want it. It's all part of their plan. So I love you ladies, but you know, I'm going to maintain my American right to disagree, believe whatever I want to believe. And it scares the shit out of me that like 97% of scientists agree with one single model of climate change. It scares the shit out of me that 97% of scientists agree that Pluto's not a planet. It scares the shit out of me that somehow now we all have to believe the same thing about everything, which is why everybody fights all the time. So, you know, another thing about Thor is the hammer. It's not a fucking accessory. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, God bless everybody. Have a great day.